Yeah, hi guys, so you may notice slightly different lighting conditions in this video. No, that's just because it's getting dark really early now and the light's just on, that's all. So yeah, this video is about how to approach groups, and because obviously as a beginner it's going to be a bit intimidating when you're going up to, well, let alone just going up to one girl, let alone going up to like 2 or 3. But it's definitely possible. So the key thing to remember when approaching a group is that if, yeah, let's say a girl is in a group of 2 just walking along, you know, you'd go along and you'd do your front stop, you would stop the girl or both the girls, and you would do your opener on the girl that you're actually interested in, just to make it clear, you know, the girl who's being hit on. You know, you need to establish that early on. You don't want to make the mistake of just going up to the 2 of them and then just stopping both of them and just talking to both of them equally. Having said that, obviously make it clear that it is the girl that you're focusing on, who you're hitting on, who you want to get her number eventually. That needs to be made clear, but at the same time don't ignore the friend. So obviously acknowledge her, maybe ask her name and involve her in the conversation if she's still there. I would add a little caveat to that, which is that there are certain like Eastern European girls, like Russian girls, some Polish girls, Ukrainian girls, that sort of thing, who you can just approach them and you can just talk to one of them and the other girl will just stand there politely and not really say anything. She won't cock block you, she'll just, you know, politely just be quiet. That sounds a bit funny, but yeah, no, she'll literally just let you do your thing, and she's happy just to, you know, stand there and listen. Whereas, you know, some other, it's a cultural thing, you know, some other cultures, you know, one of the girls, if she's not getting your approval, then she might try to cock block you or like drag her friend away, be like, come on, let's go, or like give signals that, you know, gradually drifting off kind of a thing. So yeah, so really important, involve the other friend if it's a group of 2. That's really, really important. And yeah, so just involve her in the conversation. Don't just ignore her, ideally. Say if it's like a group of 3 girls who are like walking along the street, that can be very, very difficult. I'd say like girls who are in groups of 3 or more who are walking along the street, trying to stop them can be really, really, really tough. Mainly because obviously it's not impossible, but in a busy place like London, it is very difficult. The main reason is just because, you know, there's a certain momentum of trajectory that the girls are on. It's easy to kind of, you know, block the path of 2 of them, but blocking a path of all 3 of them, that's really difficult. Not impossible, by all means go for it if you want to, but yeah, just so you know, if you like, most of them don't stop for you, you know why, because it is notoriously difficult to stop girls who are in groups of 3 or more. However, if they are stood still, then it is a lot easier. It's much easier to approach girls. If they're in a massive group, by all means just go up there and approach. Much easier. You can just go and focus and talk to the one girl that you like, and yeah, the other girls will most likely just ignore you after a few seconds. Either that, or they might try and involve themselves in the conversation, and then yeah, you just talk to them in the same way. The key thing really when doing this is to not think about it in terms of, oh, there's more of them, it's going to be more difficult. It's actually the opposite. If there's more of them, it's actually easier, just because of the fact that there's more things to play around with. You know, if there's more people involved in the conversation, that gives you more opportunities to, you know, talk about stuff. You know, they should be less likely to run out of things to say. It should be a more engaging conversation in that way, if you think about it really. Obviously, you know, you might get a bit more of stage fright because there's more of them, but really think about it in terms of, oh, there's more of them there, therefore there's more opportunities for conversation topics, and more likelihood of at least one of the girls, you know, commenting back and, you know, engaging with me, and therefore you can get a better group dynamic that way. But yeah, don't be afraid of, you know, approaching groups. Definitely go for it. You got nothing to lose. The worst that happens is to get rejected, or so what if you get rejected? Happens all the time. Don't worry about it. Go for it. Definitely go for it, and don't be afraid. Just because there's more than one girl doesn't mean like, oh, it's impossible to approach, because it's really not. Cheers for watching. If you'd be interested in one-to-one coaching with me, where we'll go out in public and work on you approaching girls, or more generally with your social confidence, please visit my website ed-game.com.